Lily fans, how you guys doing? We're doing Western animation of DC Young Justice Season 3 Part 2 Episode 14 of
Outsiders,
and it's called Influence. And guys, if you don't know us, if you're just watching us for the first time, don't forget to press that red button if you like what we do. And we're hitting that tackling of the Western animation. So if you guys want us to do any other type of movies or animation that's interesting, let us know down in the comment below and subscribe like Sam said. So guys, let's do the Vash.
Sam the Mega Man.
And guys, let's get straight to it. Comment below your thoughts about this episode 14 Influence. Other than that, let's get straight to the review. So what did you think, Sam?
I thought it was not a bad first episode for a comeback.
Yeah, it is.
It definitely was. We see a little bit both of the Youngest Justice side, the Justice League side, the Young Justice group,
and the outsiders mixed up together. But I felt like too much stories were in this episode.
Like not a lot of action.
No, not that. I feel like it's like too much packed in. Like it was well done, executed. But I felt like I felt like it was too much cutscenes through Granny on the Justice League, and then Lex, and then Gordon, and then
for like those like camera shots.
Yeah, and then Troy, like those type of things. Like it worked together with story standpoints, but I felt like I wanted more concrete, just to stick to one story. Because this whole story of from point A to point B in this episode was about Beast Boy.
Yeah,
I get it from the first start of the episode to the end of the episode. Because of what Granny's treating him, how Granny's trying to make new technology because of what the...
She works for the light.
She's the VR goggles.
Yeah.
Is what they call?
Yeah, the VR goggles.
Google goggles, whatever they call. And how they're trying to find the metahumans. But then we go back to the Justice League. But then we go back to Young Justice. But then we go back to the Outsiders. But then we go back to Lex and Gordon. And then we go back to Troy. So I felt like too much going back and forth. Which, it was done well, but I get it.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Honestly, like the Justice crew, we actually find Reiner.
Reiner, yo, Guy Reiner,
cool.
that was dope though.
That was cool.
His music, his song, remind me of like Sweet
Caroline?
Yeah, like Sweet California or the Sweet House Alabama, something like that.
Sweet Home Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay.
It felt like some type of thing, but that's where it comes from. The way he grew up.
The country?
Yeah, like from the countryside. So it makes sense why he has that type of style of his song. But I love that. Guy Reiner was amazing, great comedian, and it's just like from the comics, so that's pretty dope.
I mean, I also found that interesting with Granny Goodness. We actually see Barda. We see
that's pretty dope seeing Barda.
That's actually very interesting because we know that Barda leaves Darkseid and Granny Goodness, and she just dipped, and she's in hiding from them. But I'm guessing this is like way before she dips them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's about time because we see Superman saving all three. Superman saving her.
It makes sense why he
saves them.
It makes sense why he got out of it instead of Woman and Aquaman of what they took them, because Superman is the one that has the strongest force, the strongest power.
Yeah.
But I love how. But I have a question. I thought Superman could breathe outer space, or
he actually can. Or no, I think he breathes in first, really, for a long time as he travels. But I think.
But it depends on what type of Earth Superman, right? Because if I remember correct, this DC Young Justice, I think it's Earth 38. So I think that's why, because I know Earth 1 Superman could breathe out of space, but that's one thing that I really forgot.
Maybe it's just too far away from the sun.
That's what I was thinking. There's either they're too far away from the sun, or this space is more dark matter, more something like that. So we're getting too much science. So this is pretty interesting.
I also want to bring in Lex Luthor, and we watches the Watchtower, and then who watches the Watchman. Really?
Really? Y'all gonna throw a reference to Watchmen? What are you trying to do, DC Young Justice right now? Are y'all gonna throw the Watchmen?
Slick,
like Rebirth right now?
You want to try to make it Manhattan? Make your own universe, alright?
Yeah, because right now DC Comics right now is doing it well so far. Haven't caught up to it, but yeah, doing it well. So. What are you trying to do with Warner Brothers animating right now?
Make Doomsday Clock. Do it.
Let's go. I don't mind to see him animating. To see Dr. Manhattan animating. Oh, I got goosebumps just now. Shit, let's go.
So yeah, like this episode did bring in some good Easter eggs. Not a lot happened with the Outsiders group though, even though they did join the Young Justice.
Yeah, and Tara, come on, Slade Wilson, come on, Tara. Like, I get it. Like, they're playing by the book's number of what it is from what we know from the comics and from the Teen Titans. But I really want to see where this goes because
Joe Witness.
Like, I really want to see where this goes. Like, to the aspect of how, and also, like this girl, the Doctor of Black Lightning. How she used to the King you beat? That's the one characteristics I dislike about this Part 1 and Part 2 is that she feels useless all the time and she has no growth. She has no character development. And I feel like she's all the time she's with him. Like all she gets is the D from him, and that's it. That she says like, yeah, I'm useless. I'm like, really, girl? Really? You literally help these kids. Can you stop whining? Like they have a home. I get it, but find your place. You have a boyfriend now. He's trying to comfort you. I get it.
It really feels like she's an enabler, basically.
Yeah.
Because like she was an enabler for the prince, the princess, Tara, Violet, and back then. But now when they left her, they were able to grow up, learn, influence, and now they're part of the Young Justice group. But she feels needed. Like she needs to be needed by someone because she's being an enabler, which makes sense.
And last thing we should hit on is that also Violet also plays a gender idea of what we are doing right now. So I love how she plays that aspect with like, is she a man or woman, is she a boy or girl? It's because she's not really in her mindset. She's not really the person who was there first. Yeah. That person died. She's taking mother box of what was the past, so she don't know. So I love how they played that well, and I didn't hit to the nail.
Yeah,
I love that. So it was very well done.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think that's all I got to idea.
Yeah.
For
so that's mostly about the episode. So guys, let us know if we missed anything to talk about this episode of Young Justice season 3, part 2, episode 14 of Outsiders. So let us know down in the comments below, guys. If you watch any other anime shows, click that subscribe button, guys. Please support us. And other than that, guys, like the video. And other than that, guys, I don't know why we did subscribe again. I don't know, it just happened. And other than that, guys,
subscribe for the heck of it.
Yeah, subscribe for the heck of it. What the hell? Other than that, guys, check episode 15 review as well right after. And also check out episode 16. Other than that, guys, see you next time.
Peace.